Hey everybody, I'm Sifu Bodhi. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking Seated Qigong at your desk. Now if you haven't already, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. Now a lot of us have changed our work environment in the last couple of years. A lot of us are working in makeshift environments at home, and some of us are actually at the office if we're lucky enough, but in isolation. And so today I wanted to do a program for you that you can do basically right at your desk, but also use this if you have an injury, or for our senior practitioners who have mobility issues, you can do this right in a chair in home. So before we start, let's give us a little bit of space. That's a little better. Okay, so let's begin with a few gentle cleansing breaths. So we're gonna sit nice and tall. I want you to sit to the front of your chair so you're not leaning back. Lift from the crown of the head, tongue touching the roof of the mouth, just behind the teeth. We're gonna cross the hands in front. Take a deep breath in. Visualize gathering white light all around the body as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, pulling it down, filling your body, melting all tension down into the ground. In 2. And out. In 3. And out. In 4. And out. And in 5. And out. Beautiful. So let's wake up the joints a little bit. Let's start with each ankle. Lift your right leg. I want you to circle that ankle around. Breathing nice and easy. Sit nice and tall. Rotating around. Let's get some blood flow. Some chi and blood moving through that ankle. Other way. Nice and easy. Beautiful. Other leg, circling inwards. And circling out. Beautiful. Now, hands on the knees. We're going to move the upper body. Big circle around. Nice and relaxed. Once again, if we're at our desk, we may not have that much room to move. So all the movements today are going to be somewhat small, but yet powerful and effective way to keep the body healthy. Switch directions. Getting lymph moving, keeping our immune system nice and strong, and of course always moving oxygen through the body, chi and blood. All right, let's move to the shoulder. Unilaterally, single side. Let's roll those shoulders forward. Break up any stagnations. Those stiff shoulders from slouching over that computer for hours on end, or slouching over the couch. Switch directions, roll it back. Really open up that shoulder. Sitting is amazingly damaging on the body, especially the two girdles, the pelvic girdle and the shoulder girdle. Keep rolling back. Okay, next we're going to bring the hands together and we're going to make 2 circles. So bring the body back into balance where the head balances above the pelvis balances above the ankles. Super, super important to keep the body healthy, happy, and pain-free. Switch directions. And it's okay, you may hear some creaking and cracking and crunching. The more you do it, the less you'll feel it, less you'll hear it. Beautiful. And down at your sides, let's just wake up those elbows a little bit. Those 6 meridians that run through the arms. And we're going to be starting with that, our first exercise. We're actually going to be working on our lung and large intestine running through the arms. Switch. We'll get to that in a few. Beautiful. And then let's finish off with our neck. Gently rolling the neck, opening the jaw as you roll around the back. Nice and relaxed. Breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Switch. Maybe we can start a whole new trend. We'll have a morning Qigong break and an afternoon Qigong break. Have the whole office doing a little bit of Qigong together. It'd be so amazing. All right, next let's wake up a little bit of that Qi. Just an easy cupped hand tapping over the surface area of the body. All over the legs, getting everywhere. Those achy knees, those hamstrings, get it all. Beautiful. And let's finish off our warm-up with a little bit of Trembling Horse. So we're going to relax our arms down to the sides, and we're just going to give our shoulders a little shake and let everything shake out. All the tension in our body. Just twisting from the waist and allow everything to loosen up. Always makes you smile. Nice and relaxed. Let it settle for a minute. Let's just take 2 cleansing breaths. Breathing in and out. And in and out. So good. So for this program today, we're going to be going through 5 different exercises, one for each organ. Keep the body nice and strong and healthy and balanced. As always, we're always going to start with our lung and large intestine. And these channels travel down the radial side, the thumb side of the arm. But a big problem that people tend to have, especially sitting at a desk all day, is shoulder, improper placement of the shoulder and the rotator cuff not being active. So we're going to be using a rotational movement to get stimulation through the channel and, of course, activation of the rotator cuff. So take a breath in and breathing out. Sit up tall, relax the shoulders. Now, take a breath in the middle. And as you breathe out, I want you to turn your right thumb up and your left thumb down. Twist as far as you can. Twist. Breathe in back to center. Breathing out, left thumb up, right thumb down. Twist as far as you can. Breathe in. And 2. In. In. 3. In. In. Keep those shoulders relaxed. And 4. 5. Sitting up nice and tall. 6. In 7. Where's my boy? I can hear Buddy calling. In 8. Come here, bud. In. One last one. And out. Beautiful. Take a big breath. And out. So lovely. Next, let's move on to our kidney. Now, a kidney and urinary bladder are balance channels, and the kidney channel runs up the rear portion of the inside of the leg and all the way up the torso. And then the bladder channel actually starts at your eye and runs over your head and runs all the way down the back of the body, over your glutes, hamstrings, calves, right down to the pinky toe. So we get this nice cycle that moves through the body, and it's activated by both flexion and extension. So once again, we're going to be mindful of the shoulders and getting external and internal rotation to get those shoulders in a good position, and we're going to activate that spine moving through flexion and extension. So going to sit up nice and tall once again. We're going to bend the arms at 90 degrees, making a fist. Now, as we breathe in, we're going to open up, looking up, stretching that kidney channel. And as we breathe out, we're going to rotate all the way in, putting the hands on the hips. Tuck the chin under and push the elbows forward, rounding the back, caving the chest in. Breathing in, rotate open, chin up. Breathing out, caving in, rotating down. Press those elbows as far forward as you can. In 3. And out. In 4. And out. In 5, really rotate those arms. And out. In 6. And out. Hey, bud. How's it going, man? Hey. In 7. And out. You gonna do a little Qigong with us? Couple more. Breathing in, stretch. And out. Last one. Breathing in. And out. Yes, let's have a cleansing breath. And out. Hey, what's happening, my boy? Okay, let's move on to some lateral flexion. And this, of course, for the liver and gallbladder channel. Liver, which travels up the inside and then through the ribs, the chest, the throat, and the eyes. And gallbladder channel that travels all the way down the entire side of the body. So for that tension headaches that come from the tight neck muscles, or hip pain coming from tight IT bands, any of those guys, we're going to do some lateral flexion for those. So let's take a breath in once again, lift. And now as we breathe out, I want you to reach your left hand to the right and your right hand to the left, leaning to your left as you breathe out. Breathe in back to center. And now switch. Right hand reaching left, left hand reaching right as you lean right. And in. In 2. In. In. How you feeling, boy? And out. And out. Breathing in. Breathing out, stretch. Yes, thank you. In. Couple more. Breathing out, stretch. In. Out. In. One last one. Breathing out. In. And breathing out. In. Cleansing breath. And out. Okay, let's move on to our heart and small intestine. So those channels run up the ulnar side of the arm right into the chest cavity. So we're going to start with a simple exercise where we're going to reach forward at shoulder height, bending the fingers back, pulling it nice and tight so we get a good stretch down that flexor compartment. So we're going to take a breath in. Rolling the hands in, breathing out, stretching out. Stretch as far as you can. Breathing in, breathing out. Stretch. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. So many of us are getting pain in the wrists, in the elbows, the shoulders, and it's that repetitive strain of typing all the time, the same movement over and over again. Tennis elbow has been replaced with mouser's elbow. So a really great way to get that rotational capability, both supination and pronation, getting all those rotators active, helping to stabilize the joints. Breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in. One last one, breathing out and breathing in and out. So good. So for our last exercise, we're going to be looking to stimulate the spleen and the stomach channel, and these run through the front of the leg, up through the front of the body, up into the rib cage. And so many people are getting a lot of lower back issues because of a particular muscle called the psoas. And your psoas attaches to the vertebra at your lower back, your L1, 2, 3, 4, 5, crosses through your hip, and then attaches to the inside of your thigh bone, what's called the lesser trochanter, and this is a hip flexor. But when you're sitting in your desk all day, that's perpetually flexed and tightened position, and when you stand up, it tips the pelvis forward continually and puts pressure on the lower back. So this one we're going to do, we're going to have a little bit of a shift in the body here, but we're going to get a great stretch and stimulation through the spleen and stomach channel, and also wake up and mobilize that psoas. So we're going to begin by placing your hands on the chair behind you. We're going to step the feet a little bit wider. Now, we're going to take a breath in, and as we breathe out, I want you to shift to your left, dropping your right knee down so you get a stretch here, and we're going to bring our right hand up and touch the shoulder and lift all the way up, stretching open up the chest. Breathing in, shift, breathing out, stretch. Breathing in, coming down, shift, drop that knee, breathing out, lift. Breathing in, shifting, drop that knee, breathing out, stretch. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, drop that knee, breathing out. Feel that stretch through the whole stomach and spleen channel. Breathing in, breathing out, 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 breathing in, breathing out. Let's do one more each side. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Now we're going to do a couple more without the arms. For those who have trouble with balance, you can hold onto the chair the whole time and just turn your body, drop the knee down so you get that stretch. Turn your body, drop the knee down so you get that stretch. So if you don't feel comfortable lifting one arm up, you feel a little bit unbalanced, absolutely okay, just to stabilize on the chair. But if you can, lift that arm up and stretch, coming back down. Let's take a few cleansing breaths to finish off. Deep breath in and out. In 2 and out. In 3 and out. Last 2 as slowly as possible. Gather the light and melt. Last breath. Gather and melt. At the bottom, let's gather up a little wisdom water of the kidney. Wash down the heart fire. One last time. So well done. Well, listen, guys, I hope you enjoyed today. Please, as always, share this video with your friends and family, anybody who is chained to their desk, whether they're at the office or at home, or once again, for those who have mobility issues and can't do a standing practice, this would be a great one for you. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Share it. Always hit that subscribe button, share the video, do your best to help me to help other people. Thanks so much.